the background. I don't know if it's too loud. Let me know. Let's see. I just need to get my phone, make sure everything's good to go. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so I got a couple of last minute Mother's Day orders this morning, and they are for mugs. So I went ahead and designed a really quick little decal. I hope you can hear me okay with the Cricut. It's almost done, this one. But I am going ahead and quickly making those, and then I have to go drop them off. I also have to deliver a couple more Mother's Day orders because unfortunately yesterday I was supposed to meet people and I had to bring my daughter to the hospital. It was not fun. She's okay now, but we were there for a long time, so I did have to cancel everyone that was going to pick up their orders. Thankfully they were all moms and all understood and were very kind about it, but it was definitely not the way I wanted to spend my Saturday or any day bringing your kid to the hospital. Yeah, like I said, she's fine. So I have to finish these up, deliver those, deliver a couple of Mother's Day gifts around, and then meet those other like customers or whatever you want to call them for their orders that they got from me. So that's what we're doing right now. It's taking a while to cut this one. Hello, Karen. Okay, you're finishing up your mom's Mother's Day gift too. I'm glad I'm not the only one crafting on Mother's Day. My husband's getting Starbucks right now for me for Mother's Day. And I was thinking like the perfect Mother's Day is my daughter's napping, so hopefully I can like get some crafting in and stuff. I'm just gonna grab the other gifts so that I can pack those up once I'm done. There's just like so much I feel like to do. Like I said yesterday, we had some unexpected situation happen, so we just had to leave right then and there. I didn't have time to do any of this, of course. My daughter takes priority to this stuff, so that's fine. I don't know if the design is too close to the decal. Starbucks is on the approved list of gifts. It absolutely is. I agree. My husband always makes fun of me because I get a caramel frap. Well, I change them all the time, but I ask for a caramel frap and he's like, it's so early in the morning. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you getting essentially like a coffee caramel Slurpee in the morning? Hello, babe. Did you finish your Mother's Day? What was it you were working on? I think cards? Or was that for Mom's birthday? And how was your trip? It looked so much fun. What is all of your go-to Starbucks drinks or like coffee order if you go to places like, I think in the States you guys have Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. Here we have Tim Hortons. So if you're from Canada and you go to Tim Hortons, let me know what your order is too. Oh no, I don't know if this, you know when the decal is like so thin, it kind of, we'll see if I can make it work. It essentially just like shredded my decal. My trip was so much fun. Oh, I'm so glad. I would love to go there one day. And the fact that you saw the Hollywood sign was so cool. Got myself a strawberry refresher today. That sounds so good. I love those. And all things mocha. Yes, I'm a white chocolate, is that what you call it? White chocolate mocha? Kind of gal. That's always what I get. Oh no, I'm glad she's okay. Was at the doctor's on Friday. Oh no, bronchitis. I hope everyone's okay, Karen. That is not fun. I swear there should be a rule that kids are not allowed to get sick. Like, just why? Why do kids have to get sick? My Tim's order is a white hot chocolate with chai tea bag. I've never heard of that and I absolutely need to try it. Oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. Thank you, Karen, for sharing. I love caramel ribbon crunch fraps, cream-based. Okay, I was watching your video, babe, and when you were saying it tastes kind of like coffee, I was thinking, but that's my favorite part. But if you don't like coffee, that makes sense. Thank you so much. I'm going to see my mom later today after I do all of the running around that I need to do. And so I'm meeting up with some of my siblings. I thought I would dress up a little bit for Mother's Day. I was wearing something else, but my husband was kind of like, no, not really what you want to wear today. So I changed to something more appropriate, more Mother's Day-like with the colors. Okay, now, why did it do that? My Cricut's being a little funny today. Cricut Design Space has been acting up for me. Has it been the same for anyone else? Okay, I'm gonna load up this one. are any of you doing anything today for like moms, grandmas, or if you have kids, did your kids like make you breakfast or anything? My husband was so funny. He normally sleeps in, and then he I got up with the little one, and he jumped out of bed like an hour later. I was like, I'm so sorry, it's Mother's Day. I was like, it's okay, you can go back to bed. Like, I'd already been up and everything, but so funny. And I had sorry, if that's too noisy, let me know. The Cricut Maker is super noisy compared to the Explorer. If you've had both, I'm sure you know what I mean. If you haven't tried them and you have the Cricut Maker, you don't know how quiet the Cricut can be. Because the Cricut Explorer is super quiet. I'm actually working on making some paper flowers. Ooh, are they the large ones? Those look so cool. Cardstock to make it, not roll ones. Okay, yeah, just flat. Oh, I'd love to see a picture. That's such a cute idea for room decor. I'm hoping this decal isn't ruined. Ah, it's such a fine little, it's a floral butterfly thing. I'll show you after if it works. And it's just destroyed. I made my own little weeding container out of a cottage cheese container. So I moved it out of the way so people weren't like, why are you snacking on cottage cheese right now? I'm not. Well, I wish I could be. I mean, I love cottage cheese, but oh my gosh, I'm so ridiculous. I didn't, see, I haven't had my coffee yet. I just cut it out and it cut right here where the vinyl is not because I didn't move it over. All of that for nothing. Okay, let's try this again. Move you over a little bit more. Come on, please work. I feel like I'm kind of like rushing. I know, probably thinking, well, Shea, then why did you bother going live if you are in such a rush? Well, because I like chatting and I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day and hello to everybody. So I didn't get to hear what you're making. What are you working on? I am, sorry, hold that thought. This thing is really noisy. My friend texted me this morning and was like, I totally forgot to order a couple of Mother's Day gifts for, I think, her neighbors or something. So she's like, can you please make me just anything for mom and grandma? I don't care like what it is. So I'm just making her 2 cups. I just made a really cute little decal. And I'm hoping it works out because it cut it really weirdly, but we'll see how it goes. And then I have to go deliver it with a bunch of other stuff for Mother's Day. Just a very busy day, apparently. Plus go visit my mom, and then I'm dropping something off for my daughter's grandma on her dad's side, so I have to do that also. I cleaned my mats the other day and it's been so nice. They finally stick again. I like how I said I just made this weeding thing and I haven't used it. It's so handy, like, look at that. So much better than that dollar store one. If you saw me, after buying the Dollar Tree one, I went on and showed me like trying to use it, and the comments were like, yeah, that I've tried it myself, it just doesn't work well. Now we all know. I'm just rushing because if the baby wakes up, I have to go tend to her. Like I said, we had a not so fun incident yesterday, so, well, nothing happened. I don't really know. My daughter just couldn't walk or stand suddenly, and so we had to bring her to the hospital to get checked. So right now I have to like carry her. I can't be crossing when she's awake, essentially. So I am trying to be super Speedy Gonzalez. Is that the term? I don't know. Yeah, it's just shredding it apart, but whatever. Hopefully I can make it work. I should have just done less pressure on the Cricut. Since my maker's fairly new, the blade is pretty sharp, so it kind of just digs into everything. I need to clean my mats. Guilty. Yeah, I'm so bad. The worst thing is I leave my mats and the cover just out and about. As you've seen in many lives, I usually slip on them or step on them. It's a problem of mine. So because of that, they get just disgusting, and then they don't stick to anything. So I think I should do reverse weeding for that because it's just not working out. Okay, I think I'm done cutting. Thank goodness. So hopefully you won't hear that loud noise. Karen, what are you making? You said you were working on something for Mother's Day? Oh, thank you, Yash. I think she's okay now. They sent us back home after a few hours. Well, a decent amount of time. But yeah, I just essentially have to monitor her really closely. So trying to get this all done super quick. Okay. It is nice to craft though today. If I could pick a Mother's Day gift, that would be it. Crafting. Okay, I'm trying to do some layered vinyl on this too, so we'll see how it goes. Can you see that okay? You're gonna need to back up a little bit. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure that you can see. What's your favorite brand of vinyl for a basic permanent vinyl? I'm going to be honest, I use random Amazon brands and have had bad luck. Okay, so for that, I honestly have used random Amazon brands for years, and in the past, I've had really good luck with it. Until recently, I don't know what is going on. I've talked about this a couple times, and this is the brand I'm not recommending to you, and it's called Kassa, I think. Don't. I bought the permanent vinyl for it and the heat transfer vinyl. Normally Amazon is okay, but that one for both of them has been really unfortunately horrible. And I don't normally say things, badly about things, but from a crafter's perspective, I don't want you to have to spend money on something that doesn't work. So I'm using it right now. This colorful one I'm using is that brand. Only because I purchased a huge thing, like a bunch of bundles. And it's horrible because it's just really hard to work with. It's the quality of it is fine, just really hard to weed, and the HTV is just hard to press. So to answer your question, at this point in time, I like using the Caesar brand, which is not this one. This one's Oracle 651. Like that one too. I really want to try Tech Wrap. Hello, Nana. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Yes. I made a grandma shirt inspired by your shirts, and now I'm printing a wood block with the grandkids' names as the flowers. That is such a cute idea. Oh my gosh, I love it. Glad I'm not the only one with the random Amazon brands. They are so much cheaper. Caesar. Yeah, you spelled that right. I used to call it Sizer, and then I think Maria was the one that's like, it's like the salad dressing. So shout out to Maria. I don't think she's here right now, but she saved me on that one. And that's my favorite type of salad, so I absolutely, does that even count as this? This is a really random thing, but I went to the old spaghetti factory the other day. Do you have that in the US? It's like my favorite restaurant to go to. And you get like a salad or a soup with your meal. So I ordered a salad, and then they were like, okay, what dressing? And I said Caesar. And they're like, that's a $2 extra charge. Is that okay? I was like, sure. But why? Because it's so good? Oh, Maria, you're here. Hello, hello. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Hi, Carmen. How was your birthday? I'm on break and was able to catch the live. Is it busy at work today for Mother's Day? If I could, I would totally be at Ross today. Like, absolutely. Like the salad dressing. Yes. That's every time I'm going to say that vinyl name, I just automatically think of salad now. Okay. Yeah, so now that I said that brand, this brand that I'm using, not my favorite, this Amazon one that I was talking about, but it works. It does work. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. I'm like a little bit stressed for time. Thankfully, the person I was supposed to meet yesterday when I had to cancel on her, was so kind about it. She was a mom as well, so she's like, take care of your kids, no problem. I was a little worried because it is like my business, I do, obviously my kids are going to come first, but I was a little worried. She also paid ahead of time, so I didn't, and it's for Mother's Day. I didn't want her to think that I was just like leaving her high and dry, so I told her I can meet you at any time today, but she hasn't, she said no problem and stuff, but she hasn't messaged me yet for when to meet her. So, extra charge. I've never heard of Spaghetti Factory. I like the Cheesecake Factory. I've heard about the Cheesecake Factory and I've never tried that. This sounds silly, but is it a restaurant and then the dessert is like cheesecake? Because that sounds good. It was okay. It didn't go as planned, but it was okay. Oh, darn. Hopefully today you get to just have a really nice day and enjoy it. That's a shame. It's getting busy, is it? Oh my goodness. The spaghetti factory is so good. Okay, yes, I love it there. And people make fun of me because they're like, you could make spaghetti at home, but it's just so much better when someone else makes it. Yesterday I went to a Mother's Day brunch at a local church. Oh, thank you, Nana. I decided to wear this dress because it was very like Mother's Day themed. Oh no. Oh well, whatever. Messed up a little bit here, that's okay. Yeah, I went to a really nice Mother's Day brunch yesterday where you drop off your car in the parking lot and they clean your car for you. And then there's like a little nursery daycare where you can drop off your kids. You could bring them with you, but most of us dropped off our kids. And then we all got this like brunch and we got like treats and we played games. It was so nice. Like as a mom, having a warm meal and sitting down and like no one asking for food on your plate, it was so nice. And I got to chat with a bunch of, I didn't know anyone there, so I just sat at the table. Like I've mentioned, I'm super shy, but for some reason I went in there and decided today, I'm not gonna be shy. I'm just gonna be like talking to all these moms, and I made a bunch of friends there. And it was just so nice. We were swapping, you know, like mom life, swapping birth stories and stuff over brunch because apparently that's what we like to talk about. But yeah, it was just really nice, and it was really nice to be like pampered for once, if that makes sense. So that was my weekend, or like my Mother's Day celebration was more so yesterday. Okay, I'm attempting to do some reverse weeding here because this decal is very, very thin, has very thin like pieces to it. Okay. The only issue is, I don't know, it's like a floral with all the leaf and the stems. So let's see if I can show you. And it's just really hard to get at. I went to get my son yesterday from college. Oh my goodness, how was that? Hello, Diamond Boutique. Cheesecake Factory is a restaurant. Dessert is cheesecake. I don't even like cheesecake, but I love their pastas. Oh, I love any cake. Give me all the treats. Yeah, I am, as you know, actually the last live I was talking about where I keep my snacks, and my husband tuned in right as I said that. So I came out, he's like, so your snacks are in the cupboard. So I quickly moved them yesterday, so he will not find them now. And I'm not going to share it on the live when he's there this time. I'm going to be really careful about it. Fool me once, shame on me. Oh wait, shame on, what is it? Shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Okay. Oh, I thought this would be such a simple little decal to do. It's becoming a real headache. Goodness gracious. I'm sticking to it. Where's your coffee? My husband is on his way with a Starbucks for Mother's Day, so I'm very excited to enjoy a coffee. I was going to go get myself one this morning, but I figured I would wait to see if he would be willing to go for me, and he did kindly. My goodness, this is a mess. It was a long trip, but glad to see him and have him here with me and my mom. Oh, that's so nice. Is he just staying for the weekend? Do you have to drive him back that early? Oh, what am I doing? I keep forgetting I have my little cottage cheese weeding tool. You know, it'd be nice. I should get a container to snack with, and a container. What if I mix them up though? I accidentally put the weeding stuff and the vinyl into my cottage cheese. That wouldn't be good. I know it's so random. I really like cottage cheese though. I'm not a picky eater at all. I really love food, as I'm sure you've noticed from my videos. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully. I still have to do a whole other one of these. Why did I choose this decal? What a shame. Well, they're going to be super unique because my Cricut decided to cut through parts of them. To be clear, this is not necessarily for like someone I don't know. It's for a really close friend, and She literally said, like, I don't care what you make, just whatever says mom and grandma. So if it was for an order, I would probably go ahead and like just recut this, but for a friend, it's fine. Okay. I do need to also print out some care labels. Shea, you make me laugh. I love the talks we all get to have with you in your live, especially about cottage cheese. Yes, priorities. It's the important things in life, like cheese. Yeah, that's why I was like, even though I'm in a rush, I want to go live just to say hello. Happy Mother's Day. It was Carmen's birthday yesterday, so give her a little birthday shout out. Ah, no! Oh gosh, oh golly. Okay. How can I fix this? My coffee has arrived. My coffee delivery. Okay, I'm coming. Hold that thought. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes, a caramel frap in the morning. Perfect way to wake up. Cheers. Hello, Giselle. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Nana. You're so kind. Thank you. Break over. Have a great day at work. We'll chat later. Caramel frap. I'll enjoy it for you, Maeve. Mind you, it has coffee flavor in it, so. Okay. So, how am I gonna fix this? Let's try to get creative here. It's all what crafting's about, right? I don't know, this doesn't look good. Like, I'm not proud of this. I'll show you. Can you see that? Like, it's just shredded. Maybe if I just do like a butterfly. Oh, I feel so rushed. I did all of that for nothing. Okay. It's okay. This is what crafting's all about. As I've always mentioned, the projects that end up looking the best and that I'm most proud of are the ones that I'm like, no idea what I'm doing, and it's a mess, but it ends up nicely. So, yes, ma'am, creativity at its best. Absolutely. I don't remember the exact quote, but when I was younger, I would always scrapbook with my mom. And it's what really got me into like here. I'll turn it a little bit if you want to see what I'm doing. Oh, wait, I can't see like that. Okay, is that better? Very awkward position, but that's okay. But yeah, I would always scrapbook with my mom, and I would say like, I made a mistake, and then she said, in crafting there is no mistakes, only like, not like happy accidents or something, but like essentially you can create it into something else. And I thought that was really cool, and I try to live by that like sometimes you mess up, but you can fix it. Okay, so let's do this. I am in such an absolute rush right now. Just trying to find a butterfly that I can make into an SVG. Maybe that one. Let me bring the live chat over here. Bob Ross reminds me of him. There you go. What are you making? I am attempting to make 2 mugs. My friend texted me and said, like, I need mugs, like, yesterday, that she forgot to get. So she said she didn't care what I did, as long as it's mom and grandma. That's all. So I am, like, frantically trying to figure this out. I thought the butterfly would be cute. Maybe I just go to Creative Fabrica and pull something up. Which is what I did, but apparently my Cricut just did not like it and just destroyed that decal. And I don't have the time to like weed out something like that right now. Okay. Anything that could work. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to let me know. I thought butterfly would be cute. This one's his mom with a butterfly. That's kind of cute. I was originally just going to do a mama bear one. Maybe I should just stick to what I was going to do originally. Let's go back and see if I can pull that up. New. Save. feel like, I don't know, just, you know when you're rushing and you're doing everything like super speedy? That's what I feel like, which is probably where you make more mistakes, but that's me. My downloads folder has way too much in it. Hold up, I just gotta turn it because I have some personal stuff on here for taxes. Yuck. I really need to organize my computer. I think it was Giselle that mentioned I should get a USB specifically for like my SVGs and fonts, and I haven't done that yet, but I absolutely need to because this is ridiculous. There's so much. Mama Bear, come on. Don't fail me now, computer. There. Please. Oh dear. This is a mess. It's a mess. I'm a mess. We're all a mess. I also need to organize my computer. Hello, Crystal. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mama's Day for all those mamas out there. Love it. Yes. Okay. Super speed now. As if I wasn't super speedy enough already. I'm just trying to search for any SVG on Creative Fabrica that is like cute enough, in my opinion, to use for this specific thing and easy enough to weed. Oh, I just go to my downloads actually. That's another cool thing on Creative Fabrica. They save what you download onto their website, so you can easily go back and find it. Now I have over 9 pages worth of it, so hold that thought as I go through absolutely everything. And that's only in the first, I think I've had Creative Fabrica for a month and a half now. So there's a lot of, okay, yes, found something. That's good. Now I just need something that says grandma. Grandma, which I kind of got, maybe I can find like a heart SVG or something. I know they have one on Cricut Design Space, but I wanted something super simple, but like a little cuter than what they have on Cricut. Does anyone here pay for the Qriket Access membership? I'm just curious, like, do you use it a lot? Or like, what do you think about it? I sometimes get asked and I've never personally tried it, so I'm just curious. Come on, Shea, we don't have the time for this. Giving myself a pep talk. I'm also very indecisive about things, as you can tell. So, extract. To be fair, I agreed to make 1 mug, and then later she said, I actually need 2, so now I'm like, oh, I had 1 thing ready, but not ready for 2. Okay. I don't have access. I try to be a big budget crafter, so I've never tried Creative Access. Do you know how much it is? I do not know how, I can look it up. I don't know how much it is, but right now, I keep getting notified when I log in, like, hi Shay, do you want to try this 1 month free trial? So honestly, maybe I would one time try the free trial for the month, and then if I honestly feel like I wasn't using it, I would cancel it. But for myself, like, this is just my own personal choice, I prefer to use Creative Fabrica because I feel like there's a lot more on there, and it comes with a commercial license, so that's just my personal preference, but whatever you like to use, go for it. And yeah. Okay. So we have 1. We're getting somewhere. We're gonna do 3.5. Let's save that. Mama Bear. Honestly, maybe we'll just make a Mama Bear and a Grandma one because we're running low on time. My baby's gonna wake up at any minute. Okay. I'm just trying to think of something cute to put with grandma because I feel like just putting the word grandma is kind of, I don't know, too plain. Oh no, I missed a lot of the chat, so sorry. I just wanted to say hi, got a nap. I'm on night shift this week. Oh, have a good nap. Night shifts are so hard. It's like everything's backwards. I just use freebies of everything. Love it. Freebie here too. Yes. On a budget, always. I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty notorious for like this might sound really bad. Purchased. Wait, I've purchased this before? I've never purchased anything on here, so why does it say purchased? Does anyone know what says that? I can tell you I've never once bought a single thing from Cricut Design Space, ever. So I don't know why it says that. Or does that mean like it's now free? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Because that's really weird that it says that. Okay, 3.5. This angle is just lovely for my back. I'm trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing without having to move my whole thing around. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this and still want to make it kind of cute. So the back layer, we will contour to make it plain. Come on, we can do this. Giving myself the motivation that I need. I love contour. Contour and offset are just the best features that happen to Cricut Design Space. Okay, let's make this a little bigger, just so it doesn't overlap weirdly. A little bigger. Bam. Okay, yes. You are beautiful. We're going for it. No more messing around with this stuff. Okay. Group. Ah, where did it go? Just disappeared on me. And I have to change it to 3.5. Okay, we're done. Yes. Hello, hello. Hi Barb, how are you today? Happy Mother's Day to everyone that's joining. Okay, we're done. Yes. Woohoo. So excited. Okay. Please, please, please cut out properly. Maybe I okay, whatever. Don't mess with it, Shea. Just do it. Continue. The amount of vinyl I just wasted too. I don't even have that much black vinyl left. Okay. It's a mess in here. Goodbye. Go away. You too, you horrible decal. I don't even want to look at you. You know that whole thing about there are no mistakes, just happy accidents? Well, I take that back. That decal is a mistake. I'm sure I'll use it for something, but not for this. Oh, another thing. I'm so glad some brands don't label the back of their rolls, and I'm so glad that Cricut does, because has anyone ever used the fast mode in their Cricut? No, I have not. And if it's extra loud, I do not want to do that because mine's already super loud and I craft when the kids are sleeping, but maybe one day I'll try it and see. Yeah, so I was loading some vinyl that I had because I didn't want to open the brand new package of Oracle 651. I put it on and then I realized I was using removable vinyl. So I don't seal my mugs. So we all know how well that would go. Yeah, so anyways, needless to say, I'm glad that Cricut labels their vinyl because certain, like the Amazon brands that Maeve and I were talking about earlier, some of them don't label what it is at the back. So you don't know what type of vinyl you're using if you don't organize it properly. Oh, let me select my settings. Okay, yeah, the coffee's kicking in, sorry. This is getting really hyped up. I need to use that little trick that Corey taught me. Where's my ruler? It's so far away. Ah, I don't bend this way. Okay, there we go. Shout out to Corey for that little tip. All of you just give like the best tips. Yeah, the quality of the cut, that's a good thing to think about too. Maybe it would, oh, it's really cold with this, but it's so good. Okay, now I need more transfer paper. Move this away. I also need to like, oh my gosh, just stressing myself a little more. I need to wrap everything and package it. And I still don't think that person messaged me to pick up their shirt. I feel so bad. I mean, she was really kind about it, but I feel really bad. Because it's Mother's Day today. and they are Mother's Day shirts that she ordered. It did say grandma on it, so I'm assuming it's probably for like her mom or her mother-in-law, but I actually found the ruler hack on TikTok and I use a yardstick. A yardstick! Such a good idea. I don't have one, but maybe I need to get one. Okay, I know this is a Cricut video, but my plants, my seedlings are popping. While this is cutting, I'm just going to show you. I know most people probably don't care about plants, but it's really cool to grow your own food. I'm just going to show you. Woohoo! Look at my yellow beans. I actually sell these as well, which I've talked about a little bit before, but just so cute. I have like zucchini, tomatoes, kale, beans, all the things, and I sell them on the side to pay for my gardening hobby. Same with my crafts. So essentially my hobbies, I make sure that they pay for themselves. So when I sell my crafts, I do have like my own little Cricut business, I would say, that I run and have done, but I'm not very like strict on it. I don't go crazy on like making orders and stuff. What am I doing? I need a color. Where did I put my vinyl? Anyways, yeah, not too strict on it, but essentially I just do it so I can pay for my crafting hobby at this point in time. Well, within reason, because I would love to be able to go. My next purchase, I think, is going to be a heat press, like a proper industrial heat press. I'm leaning towards the brand Heat Press Nation. Is that what it is? I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a United States brand, so it's probably going to be a lot for me to order it from there. I don't know. Maybe I can find like I think some of my family has a PO box in the States, so maybe I can like right by the border. Maybe I can do that. I don't know if that's cheaper to send it like that or not, but I don't have a green thumb, so the little bit of veggies I planted died. Oh no. I always grow enough for my family and friends, and I give them to my mom, normally for Mother's Day every year, and every time she drowns her plants. She thinks she has to water them so much every day, and then this exact same seedlings that I gave her, I have, and mine are thriving with all the vegetables, and hers are like just drowned in her flower bed. So it's just so funny. I want to see the plant babies. How can you tell between removable and permanent vinyl? So, for example, this is removable vinyl up here because I am currently renting. I have, when I owned my previous home, I used permanent adhesive vinyl because it was my own property, so I didn't care. And taking it off, there honestly wasn't much of a difference. It did not peel up my paint, but it could. So if you're renting and you're like worried about that, removable would be a better option. It still could peel up the paint a little bit because you never know. Even tape does that, but that's a great option. For example, these are different brands, but for right here, Oracle, it says Oracle 651, which is their permanent one. If it says Oracle 631, that's their removable version. I learned that later on. It took me a little bit to know the difference because it's not labeled like removable, but this Cricut one, for example, this is what I was trying to use earlier, it actually says removable on the back. So I think for the permanent one on Cricut, I do have a permanent one here. Let's see if it says anything. Okay, yeah, so the permanent one just says Cricut on the back. Doesn't say anything about it being permanent, but they made sure to label the removable one, which I think is a really awesome part of it, because some brands don't do that, and then you just have to kind of guess. So, thank you, Cricut, for that one. Oh, not again. I did it again. I did not move it over, and I cut it here. This is what happens when I go live. I just get so excited and distracted. Okay. Continue, done. Okay, done. No, wrong. Oh man. My brain is somewhere else today. Clearly I need to drink more of this coffee. Though I'm sure my husband would argue that it's not really considered coffee. Come few Father's Day orders I need to get on. Did I go live the other day? I think I went live and talked to it the other day, so I try not to repeat myself too much in case people are like, yeah, we heard ya. My seedlings are 6 to 8 inches high in Minnesota. I have to wait another couple weeks to move to the garden. Yes, same. It's still super cold at night here for us where we live, but normally we have to wait until like May long weekend for us. I don't know, do you celebrate that in the United States, like Victoria Day? We do here, and so that's normally when we put our vegetables out here. Happy Mother's Day. There's my husband joining the chat. Don't talk about where my candy stash is. Thank you for the Starbucks. I've got to go. The landlord is here to fix our broken stove. Okay, babe. Have a wonderful day. I don't know how you craft and talk. Crafting needs my full attention. Yes. If I'm ever just super quiet, it's because I'm trying to concentrate on my craft. Also, if you buy Cricut, permanent and removable have different color on the backing. So if you remember the color and cut off the words, you can know by the color. Oh, that's awesome. So what I was just showing, I guess, like Maria just said, the permanent one had the specific one that I was showing, the permanent one had a white backing. Did you kind of see that? Like clear almost, or beige. And the removable one had a black grid and backing. I'm trying to see if I have any other. Okay, I also have, is that Cricut brand? Yeah, I have another Cricut brand, just like Maria said, and it's permanent and it's still the light color, the white. So if you're using Cricut brand, there you go. We have Memorial Day, which is the end of the month. Oh, okay. So that's like, I think that's similar to us. That must be what we call Victoria. I might be wrong. If any Canadians are here, let me know if I'm wrong. But whatever it is, we get a day off. Stat. It's one of those holidays that maybe not everyone here, but in my family, we don't really necessarily like celebrate it. We just enjoy the stat holiday. Sometimes we have those random stats here, stat holidays. Okay, after, how long have I been live? After 42 minutes, I'm finally working on the thing I'm supposed to be working on. Super speed, really smart for me to be cutting that fast with sharp scissors. Side note, for anyone that, okay, I know people are gonna maybe cringe at this because crafters and their scissors, oh my word. Oh no, I did not weld, and then it cut the letters out weird. I give up. I give up. I don't give up. I swear I hit weld. I should have looked at what I was doing. Back at it again. Just one of the decals I didn't weld. So today's live is what not to do when you craft with your Cricut. I totally did it on purpose. Some of them don't even have labels on the back. Like I've got some that are just white on the back, and I've got some, or buy a lot of thrift. Oh yes, that's a tricky one. I do, I actually normally, well, I go through kind of phases, not lately, but I used to give away a lot of my craft stuff, like on Facebook Marketplace, or like sell it, and it was all vinyl that wasn't labeled very well, so it would be hard for those people to know what it was. For myself, I pretty much only use permanent adhesive vinyl. The only reason I have that removable one is because it came in a bundle, so I had like tried it out. But I've never gone and just purchased removable vinyl, so I know that, well, I'm supposed to know. I just automatically assume that it is permanent adhesive vinyl. Why is my mouse not working? But if you have both of them in your craft stuff, definitely trickier, and that's where this comes in handy for me, depending how you like to store it. But I like to, these were where I live, $5 at Michael's, Canadian, so they're probably even cheaper in the US. And they're just little they're like 12 by 12, so a little bit bigger actually. I think they're probably 13 by 13. But it's great for like scrapbooking stuff if you're into paper crafts. It's also great for vinyl. You can put your rolls in here. So I sort it and I label it by the type that it is. I also have one for my cardstock, and it's just a lot easier that way. And then I make sure to put it back. Even my scraps, like you said, the scraps are definitely like here. This one has nothing written on the back. So if this was a scrap, I would not know what on earth it is, unless I were to put it in the proper bin. That's just the way that I do it because I'm a little bit of a neat. I was gonna say I'm a neat freak, but don't look at my craft room. Outside of the craft room, I'm a neat freak. In fact, when we went to look at some places, long story short, we're currently renting, not to bore people with the housing market, but we're currently renting because when I sold my previous property that I owned before meeting my partner, it didn't line up for us to buy something else, and we needed, like, in the timing, and we needed to move and find a house, a roof over our head. So we were looking for places to rent in the meantime. And so we went for like to talk, and someone said like, okay, we need someone that's clean. And my husband's like, don't worry, my wife is a neat freak. It's like, oh, thanks. So, self-made neat freak. Some don't have labels. Permanent or removable, and now they even have permanent matte. Okay, yes, I love matte vinyl over the glossy one. This one's the matte that I'm using here. I really, really just think it had, sorry, my Cricut's a little noisy there. I really think it just gives it such a nice, clean look to it. I don't know. It just looks really professional to me. That's just my own personal preference, but yeah, it definitely adds like confusion to it all. Oh, another really great tip for that. I know this does sound a little bit tedious. When you open your roll of vinyl, where's my, for example, I just opened this roll before I went live, and it is the Oracle 651. So what I would do, when I open it, take a Sharpie, and whether you want to color code it, if you're super organized, like if I color in red Sharpie, that means it's this. You could either just draw a line on the back of the white paper, or when you're done, you cut off your part with a Sharpie before you put it away, write like permanent or whatever. You could do like a shortened version like P and R or whatever you want. But that would be another really great way to do that. So I personally do not put them back in the sleeves because it's kind of like a sleeping bag or a tent. You can never quite get it back into the right place. So, oh my goodness. As a kid for sleepovers, me trying to squeeze my sleeping bag back in before my parents picked me up, that was fun. We would all like sit on it. It's like a suitcase. You're like jumping on it to get it back in. Oh, the joys. Okay. I put labels inside my cardboard tubes. That is a wonderful idea. And you know what I use, which is really weird, I know. Do I have one here? Okay, it's not in it right now. I'm talking so much I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, I know this is really weird, but I'm a budget crafter, okay? Toilet paper rolls to store my vinyl and keep them rolled. So you could even write on here, like, removable, and then make sure you put it back in there. There's also those, people are using those, like, almost like slap bracelets from back in the day, to store their vinyl. I think Tech Wrap is the brand that sells, like, really cute little ones. You get them on Amazon, too. Gotta go deliver my mom's gift now. Oh, happy Mother's Day. That's so exciting. I'm sure she's going to love it. I would probably test the strength of the stickiness by using a scrap on the back to see if it's removable or not. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea to test it out. Okay. No label as in backing. Okay. Okay, quickly. Oh my goodness. I have just been chatting away, not working. This is why when I have like proper orders to do, I try my best to not, as much as I want to go live, try my best not to, because otherwise I don't get anything done. And normally when I make an order, I give them a turnaround time of 2 days, because I like to make sure before I give it to them that it has time to cure. Like for example, for my mugs, I don't seal them. Same with my shirts. Well, obviously, but I mean for my shirts, they need 24 hours to cure before you can like wash them, or before I would suggest wearing them. So yeah, I try to do a turnaround time of 1 to 2 days. I make sure to get my supplies the first day, or pretty much as soon as I get payment, because I always get payment before I make the order. Even if it's not personalized. For example, this, it just says Mama Bear. Could I resell it? Possibly. But I get payment ahead of time because I have had too many times where people no-show, and then I'm stuck, I'm out money, and I'm trying to sell this. And like, that's not fair. You should get paid for your talent and your work. So that is my little tidbit of advice for the day. Okay. It's crazy to see, like, I don't know if you feel the same as I do, but to see how far I've come in even my crafting journey or like experience. Not that I'm saying I'm like the best crafter. Obviously, I have a lot to learn. Clearly from the billions of mistakes I've just made in this one exact live. But just looking back, even a few months ago at my videos or my crafts that I would make, and it's like, wow, the difference in my crafting is just wild. And I really love it. Like, you learn by mistakes. Well, I do. I learn by my mistakes. So there's the Mama Bear one. But when I used to make these mugs as a Cricut beginner, I would sell them to pay for my craft supplies. Like I was saying before, it took me so long to get the vinyl on there properly. It would normally bend and crease, and I was like, how do people do this? I would get so frustrated. The amount of vinyl that I have thrown out and wasted at the beginning. So if you're a beginner, you're not alone. Do not give up. It's totally normal to go through that. And that happened to me for a couple years. And I wouldn't give up. I still sold stuff. I would have to remake a mug like 5 times and peel off the vinyl. There were a couple, swear word sessions in there, colorful words, if you will. But I got it. I eventually got it down. So don't give up. And one day you soon can make horrible mistakes like me every day. Just kidding. I took that what did you do? I actually took that idea and I'm using that idea. Buy it from other people. I don't know what it, yes. Or you don't know which container to put it in. That's definitely tricky. Colorful words. Yeah, I was trying to be like careful with what I was saying. Hello, Vinama. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, we are almost done. Whew. Well, this was just an adventure today, wasn't it? This whole time I keep saying I'm going to use my little cottage cheese scraps, and I just don't. So I feel like I'm going to make it look cuter, and maybe I want to use it more. It's definitely really handy, though, when I do use it. I want to get one of those weeding pin pen things from the dollar store. You get like a mechanical pencil? Yeah. And then you take a sewing needle and you just put it in the mechanical pencil thing instead of the lead. And it's really good for weeding vinyl. Super cheap. It's like, what, $1 for probably like a pack of a few of them. And it works so much better than the weeding tool. I really need to do that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I try to avoid the dollar stores as much as I can because the bank account does not appreciate it. It's like, oh, it's only $1? And then suddenly it's like, oh, ma'am, you owe 50-something dollars. What? I have like 5 things. Not really. I usually have a cart full. This is my thing. I'm like, it's only $1. Let me get 5 of them. And then I do that for so many things in the store. Especially as a crafter. You should see, I got some of those double-sided tapes from the dollar store just because it was for like random little crafts around the house. I didn't want to go crazy. The Michaels ones were like $15 for 1 roll, which I go through those pretty quick. So I went to the dollar store and I ended up picking up like 8 of them. I don't know why I picked up 8. Like, Didn't need all those, and now they're all just sitting in my drawer because I don't really even do those type of crafts much anymore. So, okay. These little parts are just not really fun to weed out. Goodness. I officially no longer like butterflies. Just kidding. Ooh, what is your like random thing that you are afraid of? Like, some people are scared of spiders. Mine is moths. Butterflies I'm fine with, but if a moth is in my house or my room, nope, 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 nope. I'm out of there. I don't know why. They just are so creepy to me. I'm even fine with spiders now, for the most part, because they eat the other bugs that I don't want in my garden or in my house. But moths are a no-go. And bees and like wasps, the stinging ones. Nope. Those are a no for me. I don't know. We don't have that many crazy bugs here, like in other places, but or crazy like animals that are mean. I don't know. We have bears. That's pretty much it. All bugs. Yes. Actually, we have bears here, and like bears just roam the streets here, go in people's yards and stuff like that, which is really weird. And we have cougars and I think bobcats or whatever, which I've never personally encountered, and I never wish to, ever, ever, ever. Oh my gosh, that would be terrifying. But when my husband and I first started dating, we were hearing like this crazy scratching, like we were in a basement suite, right above where our heads were on the window, like right above us, and like crazy aggressive, like trying to open the gate, and he thought like it was his friend, or like what is going on, is someone trying to break in? So he opened the door, and then I just hear him, I can't repeat what he said, but he said a colorful word very loudly, and then he's like, there's a huge bear right outside the door. So from then on, he was like walking me in my car, when I would go back home, making sure that there were no bears in the area. And I never wish to encounter one. Apparently they're like not that bad because they're used to people, but I don't want to find out. You know? I don't need to find out. I just prefer to not be around them. I agree, Maria. I have an empty cottage container that would work. That container is a good idea, since you can recycle the entire container with scraps enclosed versus the nail polish Dollar Tree that you have to clean out and reuse. Yes, and also, honestly, well, you could totally recycle it. I don't have, as much as I would love to have cottage cheese, it's super expensive where I live here. So I'm just going to take this off, empty it into the garbage, put it back. I'm not going to clean it or anything. I'm just going to like dump it out. And also, I feel like the one that was from the dollar store, or the ones that suction cup, the little ones, for my crafts, those would already be full just from today. And it's just not practical. I need something that's bigger that I can just like, you know, fill all day and like over the course of my crafts and not have to worry. Oh, so cute. So much better than the one I was working on before. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the wrong mug. I also need to do some, what are you doing on there? Hair labels. Oh, it's just embarrassing now to see the other one I was trying to do. Atrocious. Okay. How are we? Oh, okay, you're gonna stick right on there, aren't you? Sorry, I'm really quiet for this part because I really try to focus and not get bubbles and do it all in one go. She did it. Sorry, I was very excited there for a minute. Does anyone else just pretty much use their hands to get on their vinyl decal? I don't really use the scraper as much. Sometimes I do in my videos just so that beginners can see like what you would use it for, but you can use your scraper. But I just feel like my hand just does a better job. Get like all the creases. Yeah, bears are wild animals no matter how you think they are people. We have bears, coyotes, wolves, bobcats, and mountain lions at times here. Oh. Yeah, I get scared with that around the kids. Because here they go in your yard like throughout the day and stuff because they're looking for food and garbage and stuff. And so I'm just scared, like if the kids, I don't know, it sounds silly, but if the kids are playing and stuff, well, this part doesn't sound silly, but I mean, it sounds silly that I'm scared of it. but I don't want anything coming in the yard, or if I'm on a walk with the kids. I try to be really careful. I go places that are very like public when I go on like nature walks, because we have a lot of nature walks here and hikes. But obviously with that is you're going into essentially bear territory, and there's like signs everywhere here like bear territory, you're going to bear country, blah blah blah. So that's fun. But I also can't complain, because I think there's like countries like I don't know. I feel like maybe this is just what they say, and if you live in Australia and stuff, like you probably barely have to deal with the scary stuff. But I hear in Australia there's all those like scary things that like if you get stung, it's like, you know, bad. So I don't like things that can, even being stung by a bee or like a wasp. I'm so scared of it. And I'm so scared of my kids getting like stung by a wasp. Okay. I'm using some Dollar Tree cups here, and it's the cup itself is very bumpy. It has like little bubbles in the cup that you can't really see. Does that make sense? But you can feel them. And so it makes your vinyl kind of bubble. So I think for later on, I'm going to have to rethink the cup I'm using for my projects. But this is the grandma one. It is what it is. It's what I could do today. We have electric fence around our honey beehives to keep bears out. I live out in the country. Oh, that's so cool that you live out in the country. That is like, my dream is, now that I say it, it's kind of embarrassing just thinking of, I'm just going to print some care labels while we're talking here. My friend came over, and I've talked to her a couple times. She is a realtor. She's very, like, she wants to drive like a Tesla, and she wants like well, I mean, who doesn't want a really nice house? But she wants like a beautiful, like, newer house and stuff like that. So we were making dream boards together to like motivate ourselves. And I'm just over here talking, sorry. So she's telling me like, oh yeah, I want this really nice house and this nice car in a few years. And she's like, what do you want? And I just looked at her and I was like, I want chickens. And she's like, I'm sorry, like for dinner? Like, what do you mean you want chickens? And I was like, I want chickens and a coop and a farm. Like, my dream would be to live and work on a farm. Is it possible here? No, because I don't have millions and millions of dollars. Here it's just too much money to do that, unfortunately. But that would be so cool. And you're not allowed to just have chickens here, like in your yard. You have to, there's like laws, you have to live in certain areas to do that. You can't even just have like, anyways, it's just, we're very restricted here. I don't know if it's the same where you live, but you're very restricted on to like what you can have. I also want just like a huge vegetable garden. Huge, like my whole yard. That would be nice. So that's my little dream. Maybe one day. We'll see. Okay, now we're gonna make those care labels quickly. My print and cut, as I'm sure most people's has been. Whew, excuse me, sorry. My print and cut has been just really frustrating lately because of my printer. It's not print and cut's fault, I guess. It's not Cricut's fault, it's my printer. And it's not doing the registration lines properly, which I did show a video on how to fix it, but it's really frustrating to have to do that every time. So I just hope my printer can get it together and figure it out. Okay, how big are we gonna make this? Let's do it about 4 inches, and we'll duplicate. Can I duplicate that many times? Print and cut with restrictions? No, I can't. Darn. Okay. Okay, here, Qriket Access. Start a free trial now. It just popped up on my thing. Someone was asking about it. Enjoy Qriket Access Standard for 30 days for free. Otherwise, it's $12.99 with taxes, or excluding taxes. Each month after the trial ends, you can cancel at any time. So that's what it says on here. If you people have been asking me about Qriket Access. I'm just trying to see anything else. Discount on licensed content. So you can get Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and more, but you need to pay the discount on the license, or there's a discount, so you still need to pay separately, I guess, for the license. But maybe that's something that really makes a difference for some, because Disney is a really tricky one, and you need to make sure you have the commercial license to use Disney. Don't mess with Disney. So, there you go, for those of you that were asking me. I hope that answered your question. Wait, is it letting me print and cut that big? I think Giselle said the other day that there was an edit or a update that you could do it, and it's letting me do print and cut on a full 8.5 by 11 inch sheet. Y'all, did you know about this? Did we know this was happening? I have both chickens and raised garden beds. I try to be as self-sufficient as possible. Oh, I love that. I would love to have like my own little urban garden, and just like, yeah, that would be so cool. Move to the States. I know, my husband really wants to move to the States. He was trying to convince me yesterday again. He's like, can we please move to the States? I don't think I can very easily, because I'm not even from Canada originally. Like, now I'm Canadian. Yeah. I'm a Canadian citizen now, but I'm not like from here originally. So my printer needs my attention. So I think it'd be a lot harder for me to move to the States. Also, I just can't move to the States because I just have to be close to my daughter's other side of the family, so I cannot move to the States, unfortunately. I actually have to stay really close to where I am now. But that's okay, it's really nice here, and my family, like my parents and my siblings are here, and then the rest of my family is in Europe, but maybe, oh, look at this, everybody, print and cut. I'm so excited. Sorry. I tried this literally this week and it did not work, so my computer must have updated or something. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see how well it works. Light cardstock we're cutting. Sorry, I'm like, Maria, a great way to make stickers. I'll have to try the print and cut feature soon. Okay, you absolutely do. It is a game changer. I bought my printer on Facebook Marketplace, which, like, sure, maybe that's debatable because what if it doesn't work? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it like this. But yeah, it took a bit to make it work, because I think the person, they already had the ink in it, and it's an EcoTank printer, not the cartridge one. So I think with me transporting it back home, it messed the ink a little bit. So I had to do a while to fix it, but it's working now somewhat. And I love it. But anyways, I got my Epsom EcoTank for $2.50, which is a pretty good deal. Now you see how my Cricut, for those of you that don't know how to do print and cut, you can see it in the background. I'm just going to, can you still see? Yes. I'm just going to grab my packaging stuff for it. Maybe I'll use this little bag. Let's see. Or I definitely have to try it soon. I have some ideas, but too many projects. Yeah, that's the like story of my life, I think, with crafting. Okay. So let's make it like a fun little thing with confetti thing. Can you still see me over here? Not really. That's okay. I'm trying to find the tissue paper. Here it is. Okay, so we have some fun tissue paper. And I have the gifts for my friends and for my mom. Oh, there's just so much I need to bring today. And the order. Okay. Ooh, vinyl stuck to my shoe. add some like little print and cut stickers as like a freebie. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Like I said, normally, oh my gosh, Cricut, you are so loud. Should I do this one? No, we can reuse this for Father's Day, so let's do a pink or purple. We have purple, let's go with purple. Same here. Love it. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey Cricut, chill. I'm gonna be honest with you, this wrapping paper or this tissue paper is from my daughter's birthday gift that she got from somebody. So I thought I would reuse it. Why not, right? It's cute. I even had some cute purple ones. So I've been wrapping all of my Mother's Day orders with it from her. The only thing is these sparkles like do kind of come off, but that's okay. So because I haven't given these time to cure, oh no, is the baby awake? No. I haven't given them time to cure. I'm just wrapping them, well I would wrap them separately anyways in the same box just so they don't like hit each other. But there we go. If I were shipping these, I would of course bubble wrap them, but I'm hand delivering them, so I always add a little thank you card with just my business stuff in it. It is my friend gifting it to someone, but you never know. Maybe the people she gives it to is like, hey, we really like these, we want to order some, you know? Okay, print and cut is done. I'm going to flip it over. Something I do is, for example, for the Mother's Day shirts, which I'll show you the packaging, some orders had more than one shirt in it. My Cricut did not cut this out very well. But I still packaged it all in one, for example, like this. But I always make sure to include at least one care label per item. And honestly, the reason for that is just to kind of, in a way, like cover all my bases. Because, I mean, someone still could come back and say like, hey, this decal came off, or, you know, it happens, right? If they throw something in the dryer accidentally, or, yeah, it happens, right? So it's a great way to be like, hey, like, did you read the care instructions? And accidents absolutely happen. I made my brother a cup, and the next day he put it in the dishwasher. And I told him, so I was like, why did you do that? Anyway, okay, very cute. So this is the order for that. Okay, I'll just line it all up here actually. So we have that. This is the shirt order that I have. Everything is in there. Advertising is something I always forget. Yes, I agree. I think, honestly, if I had more time on probably the back of these care labels, I would make sure to, I just like to put a lot more into it. So I'm trying to see if here, this is an actual order that I have for someone I do not know. Ooh, that was noisy. Okay, so I can just take it out and show you. It was recommended the other day that I maybe do like wrap it in twine or something, which is a really good idea. Oh, what is on here? Okay, so I have my shirt. I did show how to fold this really nicely and easily, so I just put the shirt right in here. Then I did some little labels, a care label. If you do not have a printer, you can still make care labels with your Cricut pen and the draw function. I also have a business card with a handwritten thank you note. The business card we did make on a live, and I make sure to actually kind of, in a way, it's like marketing. So it says, thank you for your order. You've made our day. We hope this package brightens yours. This is just one that I got off of Canva, but I added, enjoy 10% off your next order over $25 using code and then whatever. But that's a great tactic because, for example, my shirts I sell for $30 each. So if you are going to order a shirt or make, let's say, my mugs that I sell for $10 each, if you want to get this 10% off, you're going to need to come back to my store and order. So it's a great way to get that repeated customer. I also have my socials down there, and then I made a little print and cut grandma sticker, threw that in there. Thought it'd be a fun way to just make it all cute. Another thing I also do which again, I sell locally, so I don't pay for any advertisements on like Marketplace or anything. So a great way that I like to really go the extra mile is once they pick up, I message them once I get like home from, because I pick them up in a local place like at a shopping mall, or sorry, I drop it off at a shopping mall in a parking lot because you never know, right? And so this is all my stuff I have to deliver today. But I message them and I just say thank you so much for supporting my small business. Just like I really appreciate it, and I hope you have, for example, I said like I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day for these, and for the Father's Day ones, like I will still reach out and say thank you so much for supporting my small business, and just really almost like planting that seed, one, thanking them, because it, even with the world and prices of everything going up, like I do appreciate people supporting my small business, and I know times are tough for a lot of people right now, so I just wanted to make sure I thank them, but then also reminding them that I am like a small mama-owned business, which is a big one for Mother's Day, and just something that's a nice little touch. I print and cut for care cards and biz cards and coupons. Ooh, that's a good idea. On Facebook, I seen where a gal used Crayola markers in her Cricut. Yes, you can use the thin Crayola markers. I think they fit in there perfectly. And if they don't, you can just get a pencil grip, cut the pencil grip all the way down, and put it on top of the pen or whatever you're using, and then you can put it in here instead of the little port thing that it has, and it works great. I've seen that on YouTube also, Barb. The packaging is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm out of breath. I'm excited. I have shown these gifts on the other videos. So, whoops. I'm very clumsy, as you've seen. Yeah, I've shown these gifts on the other videos, but I just have a personalized necklace for my friend with a little music box. This is, my daughter picked out a little sunflower bracelet for her grandma on her dad's side, and then this is for my mom. And then my other mom, I gave her gift earlier this week, so. Video idea, light bulb, Shea. It's actually funny, I have a Cricut pen video coming out this week. It's already filmed. I actually filmed it a few weeks ago, but I wanted to get out my Father's Day video before that. That way anyone with a business can start crafting for Father's Day, because I posted my Father's Day gifts on Facebook Marketplace last week, and I've already had so many orders rolling in. Don't sleep on it. Mother's Day and Father's Day are great ones. I know it's probably a little late for Mother's Day now, but definitely Father's Day, even as a Cricut beginner, get in on it. I was talking so much I had to take a really good sip. Anywho, that's my little craft. My craft room is a mess. You can't see it, thankfully, but it's pretty bad. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I've kind of taken like a little bit of a step back from, not YouTube, but I was going a little too hard on myself with it, I think, because I was trying to do my TikTok and my YouTube and my Instagram, and like I still am on mom duty 24/7 except when she's napping. So this is the only time I have, and I started just running myself like on empty. So I took a little bit of step back, and I try to commit to like one proper full video a week. I try to go live every week if I can. So I do try to still do the Friday Night Lives, but if ever I skip it, it's just honestly because like my mental health needs to take a step back. But I still try to go live, interact, say hello, and just make sure that for my kids and my family and for myself, I'm taking care of myself too. So yeah, I've just been, I don't know if you have seen my other videos, but I've been trying to post just my mini shorts videos that I do for like TikTok and Instagram during the other days when I'm not posting my full Cricut tutorials that I like to jam pack. But yeah, I still like doing content. I love crafting and all that stuff. I'm just being very careful and making sure to take care of myself too. And so that's a reminder for all of you, whether you're moms or you just have busy things going on in your life. It's really hard sometimes to ask for help or like, you know, say that you need a break, but make sure you do it, because otherwise you run yourself down so much and then it's hard to get back up. So yes, there's my little tidbit. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. I'm going to have to jump off. Thank you so much, Maria. I always appreciate all of you chatting in the live chat, keeping it going and being so kind, all of your likes, and just joining my videos. Seriously, thank you so much to all of you. You all have such great ideas, and I love coming live and being able to chat in real time with all of you. And it's really cool now that I can put like names to the faces, and does that make sense? And like the comments from our Facebook group. If you are here and you don't know, we do have a Facebook group. And once this video is live, in the description it will give you the link. Otherwise it is on all of my other videos in the description. And you can join, show us your creations. We love seeing other crafty creations and getting ideas. So you can ask questions, whatever you want. But thank you all of you, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. Hopefully you get to enjoy a nice coffee or whatever, and just enjoy the day and the weekend. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Thank you.